Okay, so this looks a little bit more familiar, the big garage there. In time, Dad took out the old garage and built onto that side. I remember he had a mezzanine. I never went up on the mezzanine because I don't like heights, but it was just like a little balcony up on the south side of that garage. Obviously, I didn't get my fear of heights from him. I know that he was very proud of this. And I think this is when he finally put a bathroom in the garage and we didn't have to use the outhouse anymore. Looks kind of like Carl Demler, but I don't think it was. Maybe it is, because it looks like Carl's clothes. He always wore the same jacket and hat. Carl Demler was a pilot, a good friend of my dad's. And there's Ollie. Grandpa was gone. Grandpa Jack was gone by this time. But I'm sure he would have been very proud of my dad for being able to do this. In later years, too, after Dad built the second part of the garage and took down the old one, he also put a paint room out on the front where that small door is. Oh, I was going to tell you a little bit more about Peter and Pasha. We went to Chicago one time to visit them. They were very, very dear people, but they didn't like my long fingernails. They didn't think a little girl should have long fingernails, and one day they held me down and cut my fingernails, and I was devastated. I went home and told Mom, they cut my fingernails. I think maybe this is about the time that Dad went into the neon sign business, because he did such a good job on his sign. He went into business with Ed Feeney. Ed Feeney lived on Monroe Boulevard. He had a tall house. He had kids, but I don't remember them. Dad put up the sign. Oh, we're going to see that later, so I'll tell you about that later. And now we're going to watch him weld. I don't know who is taking pictures. Probably Mom. Anna Pearl. Her name was Anna Pearl. Her mother's name was Anna May. Her mom went by Anna, so they called my mom Pearl. I was supposed to be Anna Marie, but my dad went out, and I'm Pamela Ann. As a kid, I didn't like that name. I wanted to be Tammy instead of Pammy. But I love it now, and I thank my daddy for it.